Welcome to Canvas Confessions. When I started this canvas, I truly didn't think in a million years that I would underestimate the gesso process near as much as I have. I underestimated where I'm at in my recovery. I had Achilles surgery on January 20th. And though I'm having a miraculous recovery and it feels great, and I'm back to bar shifts, working bar shifts, and dealing with simply being on my feet again was new. I mean, I really had to learn how to walk again on my left side, and then in conjunction I had to teach my right side how to walk again. So I mean, if that isn't symbolic of some crazy transformations, I don't know what it is, but it happened and we're doing great. We're doing great. But I'm the type of person who can go real hard and then I need a lot of rest. I can't just go. There's no 3-day benders for me. If we're in Vegas, I will find a way to take a nap. So it's been difficult, you know. I want to do this. This is kind of all I want to do. I want to paint and paint and paint. My feet hurt. I need a rest. I need to pay my bills. I have a job that's going to pay right now. There's no money on this. It's me putting money into that. So it's a balance, and it's pulling on me in ways that I really didn't expect, because I see this future for myself and I see this other life for myself. And I'm still currently dealing with things from the past. And it's so funny, all my energy people are like, well, you're living in 2 timelines. No wonder you're so tired. And it's like, well, I don't want to be. I keep trying to trust and assume the energy and be within it and Neville Goddard the shit out of this. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited, even though I'm tired, and it's hard to be like, I'm so excited. I'm tired. I've been picking up a couple more shifts to help out because I need to be able to help out, and because I feel as though I'm an asset, and I love bartending. So it's just a hard job to have right now while I'm in recovery, while my feet are like figuring out how to be feet again. So thankfully, 2 weeks ago when I got home from work, I said, this can't be the rest of my life. This pain that I'm enduring cannot be the rest of my life. So I did this thing where I put my foot rested on ice, so it's on the back part of my heels, and both my feet hurt. And then I actually propped up a little red light that I have that's like a little square red light, and put it on top. Something about that combination. It's either I've been revving up to a point where the pain was going to dissipate and I was going to have my muscle memory back and it was going to be fine, or this switch in treatment actually really helped. So I'm ecstatic, even though it's hard to show right now. I was able to clean up a little bit on a Sunday, when most Sundays I just sit and hope that soon, one day, I'll be able to be on my feet again, because one, bartending is my current occupation, and if I'm wanting to move into bigger art like this and murals and be on my feet, I'm getting a lot of signs that I need to trust the process. So I am trusting the process. Hasn't always worked out for me in the past, but I know that this is part of my purpose, so this should be bigger. So this should be something where trusting the process works this time, so that would be awesome. But right now, yeah, I'm tired. I'm a little intimidated. It's hard to be creative when you have so many different things pulling on you. But I know this is kind of like my time to show God or the universe or what have you, whoever's watching over us, if anyone is, whoever decides what door to open and what door to close, like, I'm putting the energy in here. Hopefully something beautiful can come out of it, because it really is pulling on me like it's part of my purpose. And if I've been taught anything this last year, it's to understand that things will move at the pace that they need to move at. It's important that I stay strong and I be who I need to be in those moments, and I don't waver. The worst thing you can do is get iffy in a moment, and instead of just being like, okay, it's just a moment, you know, either the quantum field is restructuring, or reality is restructuring, or some things need to happen here or there for this door to open. Like, I feel like everything's like gears, and if these gears aren't moving, this gear can't move and that gear can't move. So there's no point in me trying to move this gear down here when it hasn't been initiated up here to start moving this gear, if that makes sense. So I'm really learning a new piece of myself. Like, the amount of trust I've had to have this year, where I truly thought my life was over when I had to get surgery. Like, to not be able to stand, to not be a go-getter. I mean, I was born breech. I hit the table with my feet, and I've been running ever since. I've been running around, playing sports, night games, doing everything. Oh, I could play sports in high school? Cool. Well, I could run around, and like, this is the thing people do? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna try out for the teams. And I just always want to be doing and going, and this has just shown me that I might be in a new chapter of my life where rest has always been imperative for someone like me, introvert, extrovert equally. But we're going to throw some lines down today. I really want to throw down my blue paint. It's really beautiful. Ever since I painted it, like, I keep seeing glimpses of it in reality, and it's just like, gosh, I can't wait to bring this to reality, to like actually be a thing. Because that's the coolest part about art. I envision something, I go for something, I fine-tune something, it starts to become alive, and then once it becomes alive, like, I take it from whatever digital media or however I built it, and I make it into something real, strong, cohesive, something that people can look at, and that will affect people's lives. And like, art interacting with people is so important, and I can do that. So there's something so beautiful about this, and this is important to me to stick with, so I'm gonna keep sticking with it. But yeah, I'm definitely changing into a different version of myself that I didn't think could exist. I thought I would have to be hustle culture. I thought a lot of things that were wrong. And so I'm trusting, like I said, trusting the process. I've said that a lot in this video, but it's just kind of more of a state of mind of where I'm at, and knowing that like all things are working out for the right reason. So if I need a rest, I need a rest. I want to listen to my body. I don't want to push things. And today I am tired. I woke up as if, like, I felt crappier than I felt yesterday, and Sundays are usually the crappy day. I got fever, everything hurts, I gotta make snacks, I gotta be in my chair in the kitchen again, but that hasn't been the case. So, my confession today is that I don't know who I'm growing into, but I know I'm exactly where I need to be. And I know that my life's gonna look a lot different soon, and it's a little scary to not know, but I'm also super excited. And no one can take this journey but me. So, yeah, I will never, ever, ever buy an unprimed canvas again in my life, because I could have had this project done 3 weeks ago. So, yeah. So I'm gonna paint this. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to give you guys content while I'm dealing with juggling all this stuff of like, oh my gosh, I have to lay down. Okay, well, I'll be on my computer today. Or, oh, I can stand up. Okay, well, I'll actually paint today. Or wherever I'm at in my process. Like, there's a life cycle of every piece of art that you make. And fitting that in with my normal matrix life of I have a job and I have priorities and my body can only do so much, which I don't like to tell it that. I think my body's beautiful and resilient and fantastic, and it doesn't really matter. But something's telling me that I need to take care of my body better. So unfortunately, projects are going to take longer, and I don't have the luxury with this situation to prime my own canvas and cut. It's just not worth it to me. I need to be working on the art versus working on the process much more. So like, this should be so much more inspiring, but it's just kind of honest. It's just honest, and sometimes that's life. Sometimes that's just life. Just not knowing, but going and hoping and hoping and hoping, and but I finally got my mind right, so that's like half the battle. So, until next time,
by art friends.